Good day. This is the state company television of Western Armenia, and today we have honored guest from Western Armenia, Sebastian, Mr. Nisan Armenia. Hello, Mr. Nisan. How are you?
Thank you very much, and I am very happy with you and being here. An honor also for me to be having each other.
Thank you, and we are very happy that you accepted our invitation. So, Mr. Nisan, I have some questions today for you. First, I would like to ask you to tell your history, your family history from Western Armenia.
Sure. It's very pleasure to telling you. After the genocide, how become my family generate and come together each other. And this is the picture shows, which is from Erzurum'su, my grandmother, which is her name Arusyak, and she was 10 years old. And she lost all her family in Erzurum. And she's on the street, hopeless, helpless, and just God help her. Anyway, the family passing from Kafkas, I can say Cherkess, they saw that there is one kid on the street. They picked that girl, which is Grandma Arusyak, they picked that girl and put him on the horse and carriage. Then by time they moved from Erzurum they came to the Sebastian. And the guy asked it to my grandmother, my daughter, I accept you, I adopt you. I want to marry you, one of my son. And my grandma answered it, yes, I owe my life to you. You saved my life. Please, please find me one Armenian kid. The guy accepted the request and they find my grandpa, which is Armenak. She was very clever and somehow they come together and they get married. And this is the marriage picture, shows that grandpa gifted 5 gold medallion to her. And under her neck right now, under this picture. Then, by time, we lost all our land in the village, which is Armenak. He lost his mind. Father was farmer. Father told Armenak, go home, bring food for the workers. He went home with the horse and carriage. When he come back to the field, he saw his father's neck, his father's arm, all body become carried by the workers. And all the animals in the farm, they left, so the body, every part of the body on the field. He was 14 years old, kind of, and he lost his mind. Then genocide over, everything come down, and they have, this couple, they have 4 sons, which is Arakil, my father, Garabet, number 2, Suren, number 3, Hachik, number 4. And I would like to ask, I can take more questions. So that was the established family.
Mr. Nishan, recently you told that Turks made you to change your surname, your name. Can you tell this story?
Sure, absolutely. When they get married, my grandpa and my grandma was very clever. She went to the Turkish government and she want ask our land back because half of the village belongs to the grandpa. So after she requests the government, one of them Turkish department, they say, which is meantime we have a last name was Kalusyan. They request her, change your last name to become a Turkish last name. Plus, you're gonna give us money. Then we'll give you some land back. So on this picture you can see, they said fine, we changed the last name, Kalusyan is over, become Tezcan. Plus, she took those golds from and they give to government people so they can have land back. So that's the part ended just like that.
Okay. And how do they continue to live?
Survive. Being in the village, only Armenian family, of course, being tough. There was 100 houses, or only we are the Armenian family. If you don't fit them, they come and they beat you at night. My father, my grandfather, my grandmother, they beating so they can get whatever they requesting free. Because we don't have somebody, family member, to protect them. Whatever the neighbor asks to stay alive, they must listen. Whatever they asking, they have to give it to them so they can stay alive. Well, there was the life condition was going that way. Just quiet, whatever they ask, just give it to them, so life can continue.
And what about you? Can you tell a little bit about you, the impact of genocide on you, what happened to you? Do you continue to live there in Western Armenia, today occupied by Turkey?
Was a good question. I mentioned it earlier, my father and uncles, they are 4 brothers. So number 2 brother, which is Garabet, he was leader of the family. He took everybody from the village, he bring to Istanbul. But he didn't convince my father. My father rejected to go to Istanbul. He was a farmer, he's scared, he's not easy life for staying in Istanbul. Meantime, everybody left, except my mom, which is the biggest brother, my father, my mom, my sister, my brother, and me. Then, my sister became 12 years old. All the neighbors, they want to take over my sister by force. My mom cannot accept that. She called Istanbul to my father brother, which is leader of the family. Please come here, her name was Narik. Take the Narik to Istanbul. If we don't take it, they're going to rape her, they're going to take her, we're going to lose that girl. Garabet came and took the Narik. Also, he took my mother. So what happened? In the village, we stayed grandpa, my father, grandma, and me. Everybody out of the village. After that, my really tough time started. I entered the school, was 7 years old. It's truth. It hurts, but I have to express. Every day I go to school, I was beating with the 10 people. They are circling on me. They say, vurun gavura, hit the gavur. I used to come home every day with blood on my head. Somehow, God helps me. I was survived. I wasn't dying. So this life condition is continuing until when I was 12. Somehow finished the school. Then I miss my mom, my sister, my brother, which is all of them Istanbul. I decided I find a link, I decided to run away from the village. I ran. I came to Istanbul. So in the village, 3 people left. Grandma, grandpa, my father. When I came to Istanbul, all the family members, they helped me. They decided to put the job, not to send to school. I earned some money. I bought a photographer camera. And with that camera, I was 16 years old. I go back to village.
Can you show us some pictures if you have?
That's the history day. That's the camera. There is a cow and carriage and donkey. My father and grandfather is working. So this is the one of them pictures. I took it. And we have a sugar farm. They produce the sugar, which is they're gonna deliver to government, which is you can see on the picture that my father and grandpa working. And another picture. Then I came to Istanbul. I tried to convince them, move, come. They're gonna kill you one day. You here. I tried it until 12 o'clock. We have a huge fight in the house. It's not shame to tell you. I'm gonna express. Because my lifetime pain, I hit my father. Again, I'm telling you, I hit my father. Since that day until now, I'm paying the price. Nothing is going right in my life. I hit my father. It hurt. Anyway, I came to Istanbul. I didn't convince them. They decided to stay there. I reached 20 years old. And time to go Turkish military, because I'm a Turkish citizen. I must go Turkish military, serve. Everyone serves. That's the rule. 2 months before I'm going to military, 2 months before news came from Sebastia to Istanbul. They say, your grandpa, your father, they eat the food, they have a poison. From the food poison. Honestly, I didn't get upset or anything. Honestly. Anyway, somehow, that time there is no iPhone, no iPad or Messenger, Facebook, there is no technology. You just take the bus, you just go your destination. When I go to city, Turkish friend, my classmate friend, he approached me. He say, I'm sorry. Sorry for what? I said. They kill your parents. The kid thinks I know it, which is I know they died by poison. Well, I faced this second reality, something that I don't accept.
Yes, this was very bad experience for you. I got it. And it has bad influence on you, yes? Mm-hmm. So I would like to ask, what are your thoughts on the recognition of the genocide committed against Armenians in other countries, by other countries.
I just want to add it, my first speech, something. The person that's sitting is my father and grandmother next to that. So I took it automatically with my camera picture. What happened to them? In that corner, they kill her, they put hot water, they burn them so the fingerprint doesn't come out. Their body stayed at exactly that corner 2 weeks. I just want to express myself. Being that lady, genocide survivor, she was 9 years old. She didn't die. She died when she was 84 years old, unfortunately on Turkish hands. And also my father was sitting on the bottom, was 42. Well, I'm 60 today. I'm lucky. I live longer than my father. I just want to add it that.
Very sad, but important. Thank you. And the last question I would like to ask, what advice would you give to Armenians today about unity and importance of remembering history, genocide?
Personally, I'm gonna make it short, brief. We have blood genocide, which is my grandpa's, my father also faced that blood genocide. Myself, we are in white genocide, which is we call assimilation. I cannot speak Armenian. I didn't know Armenian until when I was 35 years old. I became assimilation. I speak Turkish. I went to Turkish school. There is many kids my position. I put some effort. I came 2000, year of 2000, I came to first time Yerevan, and finally I missed it being in my people. So I enjoyed it so much, and today, 20 years later, I come back again. And to me, it's a big time pleasure to meeting you. You giving me opportunity to express myself and what happened to my family. Two things, blood genocide, white genocide. I am in the white genocide, but they can take anything from us, everything, but they cannot take my blood. That's why I'm here.
What advice would you like to give Armenians today about unity and importance of remembering history?
Thank you very much. This is a very important question. I try to do, and I am asking everybody to do this as you are Armenian, as that's your duty. Myself, I moved to US, New Jersey. When I became American citizen, I changed my last name, which is, when I was changing my last name, I asked myself, what I can do for Armenians. I say, I can do very small thing, but it's a big step. And I decided to change my last name. Genocide time was Kalusyan, then became Tezcan, and became US citizen. I put Armenia. In my life, 40 years I am in US. I'm in the market, working life. Anywhere I go, I express myself, my name, Nisan Armenia. I think is a good advertising. We are very small people, but every small member of the Armenians, they should do something be our voice. So everyone hears Nisan Armenia. It's a pleasure to me. That's all I can do as an individual person. There is other things I involve. I don't accept money. No financial doesn't make me happy. There is no money in my life works what I want to do, my loves. I just want to thank you very much. Thank you for the Western Armenian TV, and good luck to you guys too.
Thank you too, Mr. Nisan. Dear viewers, we had today Mr. Nisan, our honored guest. Thank you. See you soon.